Yesterday I met with a homeowner who asked me a very smart question about the roof replacement that he's planning to do. Because we're getting closer to the cold weather months, he was wanting to know if he should wait until spring to do his roof replacement. Should you do the project now, or should you try to save up the money and do it at a better time? Well, on today's Walk in the Park video, let's talk about inflation and how that's going to affect the work you need to have done on your roof. So another thing to consider as you're trying to make the decision about maybe whether to do your roofing project, your roof replacement or your roof repair now, as opposed to waiting until maybe spring of next year, is look at the prices of other things. What's happening with the prices of other things? I mean, look at gas, right? Gas shot up to ridiculous amounts, almost $6 a gallon. Then it's come back down. Now it's starting to creep back up again. Look at the price of lumber. Lumber prices shot way back up. Now they've come back down. So does that mean that possibly the price of roofing materials might start to creep back down also? I think a good place to start is to look at what has happened to the price of roofing materials over the last couple of years. As they say in the stock industry, past performance does not predict future results. But I think what has happened with the price of roofing materials is a pretty good indicator of what's going to happen. So in 2021, we, as roofing contractors, received 5 different price increases of the cost of roofing materials. From December 2019 to December 2021, the cost of roofing materials increased 10%. But I think it's more important to talk about what's happened recently. So in 2022, we've had price increases in February, June, and August. And I fully expect that we're probably going to get at least one more price increase this year. So earlier this year, I did a video, we'll link to that up here, about what a new roof would cost in 2022. And in tongue-in-cheek, I called it the spring edition because we knew that there were going to be more price increases because of what happened in 2021. So in that video, which released March of 2022, I said that the cost to replace an average roof would be between $12,000 and $14,000. But based on what's happened over the first 3 quarters of this year, in the last quarter of this year, I expect that a new roof will cost 22% more than when I made that video just not even 6 months ago. So I expect that the average cost for a roof replacement moving forward here in the last quarter of this year to be between $15,000 and $17,000. Now, of course, lots of things factor into that. Your location in the country, the availability of the roofing materials, and the type of roof that you've got. All those things come into play to determine what your final cost is going to be. But here where we are, I think the average cost is going to be $15,000 to $17,000. And like I said, that's a 22% increase over when I made the last video in March. And that's based on the most recent price increases that we've had in June and August since I last made that video. But we also don't have to guess what prices are going to do. We can look at a real life example. Now, we roofed this house back in January of 2017, and we just recently had to replace it again because it was hail damaged. So there was a 5.5-year difference between when we replaced the roof originally and when we just replaced it again. In that time, our costs for material and labor increased 86%. 5.5 years, the cost to replace this roof almost doubled. 86% increase. Here's the kicker. Because there was an insurance company involved that was paying for the repairs, so-called paying for the repairs, the cost that we were able to charge was only 56% more than when we did the roof 5.5 years ago. Figure that one out. Figure out the math on that one. Our costs increased 86%. the amount of an increase that we were able to pass on was only 56% because there was an insurance company involved. And of course, a conversation about contractors being able to charge what they should be able to charge, even if there's an insurance company involved, is a conversation that we've had in other videos and a conversation which we probably will continue to have in future videos. But we're not going to have that conversation now. And so you might be wondering if the cost of roofing materials, like the cost of other building materials and other things, fluctuates. Does it go up and does it go down? Well, like I said at the beginning of the video, lumber prices have done that, gas prices have done that. So that's actually a really fair question. And in fact, since the majority of roofing materials use petroleum products in their manufacture because they're asphalt-based products, that's an even more important question. So I remember a couple of years ago in the pre-pandemic craziness, paying $12 for a sheet of OSB, sometimes as low as $10. But then when all of the pandemic craziness happened, the price of a sheet of OSB shot up to almost $70 a sheet. Then it kind of normalized again. It went back down to 15. Then it shot back up to 50. Now, I just checked the price yesterday. It's back down to right around $15. So do shingle prices do the same thing? Well, that's a fair expectation, but the answer is aggravating. The answer is actually no. Shingle prices, roofing material prices, don't go back down. And so again, you might say, well, if asphalt shingles are a petroleum product and they're tied to the price of petroleum, and petroleum is fluctuating up and down, why wouldn't the cost of shingles go up and down? Well, do you want to know the answer to that question? I don't know the answer to that question. What I do know is that in almost 12 years in the roofing industry, I've never once seen shingle prices go back down. I've seen them stabilize, but I've never seen them go back down after an increase, anytime after an increase. I have a hunch that that's due to the fact that the majority of purchases of roofing materials are for insurance claims. So the majority of the purchases of roofing materials isn't consumer driven, it's catastrophe driven, paid for by insurance companies. So kind of like medical costs don't ever go down because the majority of medical costs are paid for by insurance companies. That's just conjecture on my part. I don't have any facts to back that up, but it seems fairly suspicious. So the big question that we're trying to answer in this video is, if you have a roofing project that you need to do, whether it's a roof replacement or a roof repair, should you do it now, or would it be better to wait, whatever, 6 months, a year, and try to save up the money to get that project done? Now, because I'm a roofing contractor, my answer to that is probably going to seem somewhat self-interested, and I realize that there's not any real way that I can avoid that perception. But in my strong opinion, it would actually be better for you to get your project done now with the materials at today's prices, instead of thinking, I'm going to try to save up the money and do this later, because assuredly the rate of inflation is going to outpace your ability to save and earn on that same money. So if you get the project done now, in a way, you're kind of paying yourself. It's like paying it forward instead of waiting to do that project a year from now or 6 months from now or 2 years from now. Your money's probably worth more today, and your purchasing power is probably higher today than it will be 6 months or a year or 2 years from now. Really, so even if you have to finance the project to get it done, there is great financing options available. You can get like even 12 months, same as cash, 12 months deferred payment. So you can get the project done now and not have to pay for it for another year. at today's prices, I hate financing things, I hate debt, but that seems like a really smart way to use debt, just in my opinion. So you might be thinking, well, what if I just wait for a hailstorm to damage my roof? Then my insurance company can pay for it. Well, you could try that strategy, but think about it this way. You might not ever get a storm that damages your roof so that your insurance company has to pay for it. Or number two, based on what I'm seeing recently, even if you get a damaging storm, there's no guarantee that your insurance company is actually going to pay for it or pay for all of it. And number three, insurance companies are actually getting pretty tired of paying out homeowners time after time after time to replace their roofs because of storm damage. So they are incrementally increasing the amount of your share of the cost of replacing your roof. So even if you decide to wait, and even if a storm does damage your roof in the future, when that happens, your share of the cost of replacing your roof is going to be considerably higher than it is today. And it might, because of the rising cost of roofing materials, the amount that you pay, the amount that your share might be in the future could actually equal what your roof costs to replace today. Now that's a scary thought, isn't it? So to sum it all up, if I look at my crystal ball, what do I see happening to roofing prices? Well, based on what we've seen so far over the last year or two, it costs about 25% more today to replace a roof than it did. And so I don't think it's a stretch to say that in the next year, it could cost 20 to 25% more to do a roof then than it costs now. 2 years from now, who knows what it could be doing? And my opinion is really based on what we've seen happening over the last few years. So my crystal ball could be broken. I could be totally wrong. And like I said, you might be thinking, well, you're a roofing contractor. Of course you want people to replace the roof right now. And again, like I say, I understand that perception, and I understand it would be impossible for me to avoid that perception. But if you were a good neighbor of mine, if you were a family member, a friend of mine, I would tell you the exact same thing. I think it's better to do it now. I think it would be better to get the work done now before inflation eats up even more of the purchasing power that you do still have left today. All right, so I hope this video has been helpful. I hope it hasn't been too much of a downer. If you've got questions about your roof, whether you need a roof replacement or roof repair, or you just have general roofing questions, feel free to give us a call right up here, 719-433-6991. You can also visit our website. That's right down here, homesteadroofingcolorado.com. We've got a ton of information out there, all of it helpful for you. Please subscribe to our channel. Click the bell icon up there so that way you get notified when we've got new videos. Like this video, share this video. Oh, hey, and by the way, since you made it all the way to the end, I think you're really gonna like this video right here. Go ahead, click that one. I think you'll like it. Until our next Walk in the Park video, I'm Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing.